Hey, everybody, what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. Tim, why are you over there?
Because I feel like death.
That's fair. I feel like life. So, therefore, Nick's driving the ship today. For a great Fandom Fights singles match, we've got two guys who I feel like would get along very well. I don't know why, but I think of the two of them, and I feel like they would just, they seem like each other's people. But today we're going to see them go head-to-head in a Fandom match. We got Jeremy Potters going up against Mike Shea. Tim, thoughts on the matchup today?
I like both Jeremy and Mike a lot. They've both talked about their largeness before, which I appreciate as a large person as well. Jeremy also smokes a cig every now and then, and I just want to reach through the computer and grab that thing and shove it in my mouth. I think both guys are just funny, good at trivia. I enjoy having them here. It's just an entertaining time. So I'm looking forward to this.
Great. Well, let's see what the players have to say in the promos.
I'm really excited to be here today. Not as excited as I was when I opened the message to start planning the match, because it said Fandom, Jeremy versus Mike. And I went, holy shit, it's happening. It's happening. I get to play Mike Hanley in Multiplex. Hell yeah. And then I looked at the members and it's Mike Shea. And that's fine. He's a cool dude. He likes Trek. I think we'd get along too, like you said. Yeah. Good luck, bud. Let's have fun.
I mean, I think we'd get along just fine. I think we'd have a grand old time just sipping coffee and talking about the wonders of Trek and largeness. Who doesn't love largeness? We're just two big mountains of sexy here, ready to answer some questions about some movies, about some nerdy stuff, and just look good while we're doing it. And I mean good. Like we look really good. Really good. If I say it intensely enough, I will believe it.
Tim, two big mountains of sexy is what got me fired from my last job.
Yeah, I mean, I hear that. Those are great. I
agree. Yeah, Tim, do you want me to do the rules as well?
No, I'll do that. Round number one, it's going to work like this. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you're going to be issued a bonus question. You get 3 repeats and a challenge for the entirety of the match. Gentlemen, any questions?
Nope. Do you validate parking?
You always ask that.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't walk.
I'm just staying up to date on it.
Your first question is going to come in the category of sci-fi icons. Your question is, which sci-fi icons film was the first to feature the company Omni Consumer Products? This is the most I've talked all day.
Yeah. Do you have a kid now? Do you ever talk to your kid even though?
I talk to my kid all the time, but I can't right now because I'm dying.
You could yell up the stairs.
Maggie brought her down the stairs and was showed her to me, and I was like, Ellie, it's Papa. Hey, don't forget me.
Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy.
RoboCop
and Mike.
I said Wall-E.
RoboCop is correct. Jeremy will start off with the 1-0 lead as you get to the second question, which comes in the category of Star Wars. Who plays Han Solo in Solo, a Star Wars story?
Oh, God.
Your thoughts on the Star Wars stories?
Some of them are okay. Some of them are great. Most of them disappoint me.
Did Ahsoka start today? Did that start today, or is that next week?
Next week,
but
I mean, I'll watch it. But
5.
I like Ahsoka.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Mike.
Forgive my spelling. Alden Ehrenreich.
And Jeremy.
It's not worth remembering.
Okay, fair. Mike is correct. Tie the game, point apiece. As we have the third question, Tim.
All right, your question is in the category of Star Trek. What is the real name of the planet of galactic peace in Star Trek: The Final Frontier? Oh, God, I am fucking freezing.
I'm sorry. Turn the heat up.
I tried, but I'm very chilly. I have a very heavy blanket, though.
Build a fire.
I was all comfy and cozy in my spot, but I had to move.
3, 2, 1 pens down. We'll go to Jeremy.
Nimbus 3.
And Mike.
Nimbus 3.
Nimbus 3 is correct. Tied up as we get to the next question. Which comes in the category of James Bond. Which Connery Bond girl turns on the main villain due to the death of her brother?
I get it.
Happens.
Yeah. Definitely understandable, I would say.
Yeah, like, you know.
Something very similar happened to Bucky.
Rest in peace, Sam. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mike.
Pussy Galore?
And Jeremy.
Pussy Galore?
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. You're looking for one movie later. Domino.
Oh.
All right, your next question is going to come in the category of Worlds of DC. Who goes on a long spiel telling the truth before realizing they are sitting on the lasso of Hestia in Justice League? Is that how you spell spiel?
That might have been the first time the word spiel has ever been used in a trivia question, Tim.
Spiel?
History.
That's how I would think it's spelled.
I would throw
So
an H in.
I think you pronounced it correctly, but I don't know if there is an H in it. 5, 4,
That's fair.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jeremy.
Aquaman.
And Mike.
Aquaman.
Aquaman is correct. Keeping pace as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of the Wizarding World. How many wands does Harry try before finding the right one in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Wands, am I right?
Repeat the question.
Sure thing. That is going to be Mike's first repeat. How many wands does Harry try before finding the right one in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
I am taking the opportunity of being sick and quarantining to edit a shit ton of matches.
I noticed that the thing keeps getting darker.
Yeah, I got 4 done.
It's like the sun setting and the shadow is just creeping.
Yeah,
Look at you working.
I know.
4,
Do it work.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mike
2.
and Jeremy.
2.
2 is correct.
All right, guys, your next question is in the category of horror icons. Who directed 2009's Halloween 2? Not to be confused with 2009's District 9.
Did that come out?
I mix them up all the time.
Good film. Good.
Did that come out that year?
I think so.
Cool. 5.
Which is why I don't want you to be
3.
confused. I was confused. I didn't see the first 8,
1.
but
Pens down. We'll go to Jeremy
Rob Zombie.
and Mike.
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie is correct. It's also known as Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. But beside the point, your next question comes to the category of Disney animation. What is the first name of the Big Hero 6 team member who doubles as the school's mascot in Big Hero 6?
you ever thought about being the mascot?
I was very close on a number of occasions.
I would have loved to have done that, but then I would have had to go to all the games, and I didn't want to do that.
And like be peppy, but only like bodily peppy. Like my face could be like, but like, come on, people, cheer, shit like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll start with Mike
I knew it was TJ Miller, so I said TJ.
and Jeremy.
Yeah, I said Jeff.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for Fred, their leader. Fred.
Okay.
All right, guys, your penultimate question is in the category of Marvel. Which Marvel film features an astronaut stuck in outer space as a large storm hits? Oh, my Lord. It's like every time I speak, I just cough.
Sorry.
feel like if anything, maybe co-hosting is the more talking job, and I'm just like,
I agree.
a fool.
See, because I'm like watching the clock. You're supposed to vamp. 5,
Fucking hell, man.
4, 3.
I might have made a mistake.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jeremy.
Dark Phoenix.
And Mike.
I said Fantastic Four and drew a poop.
Tim, I'm going to accept both answers.
Oh, yes. Yes, I would as well.
We only had one of them, but you were both are correct.
I was about to say, I'm like, Jean Grey is not an astronaut, but there are astronauts.
Well, the astronauts they're saving.
Yeah, but the astronauts they're saving definitely are. Yeah. So, to 6.
All of those are correct. We're still tied 6-all as we move to the final question, which comes in the category of Planet of the Apes. What type of ape is Colonel Attar in Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes?
There's not a lot of famous Tims. Yeah, and like Tim Curry, and there's a couple, but like I feel like there's more famous Nicks.
Name 4 right now.
Nick Cage, Nick Whining Refn,
Saint Nick. 5.
Yeah, jolly old Saint Nick.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Mike.
I said chimpanzee, and then I drew the poop thrown against a wall.
And we'll go to Jeremy.
I said gorilla, and I can't draw.
That's fair. Gorilla is the correct answer. Jeremy will hit that and take the last-minute lead, 7-6, and that'll bring us to the end of round 1. Is that what you have, Tim?
Yes.
All right, then we'll move into round 2. Tim, how's round 2 going to work?
Round 2 is going to work like this. We're going to bring in the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. Or they can choose to spin again, but they have to keep what they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. Unless you check the multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in round number 2. Jeremy has all 3 repeats. Mike has 2.
That's correct. Your categories on the wheel today are Marvel, DreamWorks, DC, Middle-earth, Star Trek, YA, Wizarding World, and the worlds of DC. With that being said, Jeremy, you're in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I will defer. Can I also leave and come back? I'm a little laggy.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
All right, Mike, this will be your first spin.
All right.
Oh, no, I wonder what you will do, in the words of Tim. Plans on Star Trek.
Oh, I'm keeping it. Oh, I'm rolling with it.
I am shooketh, as Tim would also say. Tim, would you like to give Mike his questions in the category of Star Trek?
Yes, I would love to. All right, Mike, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Star Trek?
Yep.
Your first question. Which Star Trek film features the space station Regula 1?
Oh. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, The Wrath of Khan, B, The Search for Spock, C, The Final Frontier, or D, The Undiscovered Country.
Mm-hmm. Can I hear the choices one more time, please?
Yes, you can. Is it A, The Wrath of Khan, B, The Search for Spock, C, The Final Frontier, or D, The Undiscovered Country?
I'm going to say The Final Frontier.
That is incorrect. Jeremy, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, The Wrath of Khan, B, The Search for Spock, C, The Final Frontier, or D, The Undiscovered Country?
The Wrath of Khan.
That is correct for 1 point.
Hmm.
All right, Mike, your second question. Who plays Sarek in Star Trek III, The Search for Spock?
Oh, crap. Multiple choice.
Damn it. All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Mark Leonard, B, Ben Cross, C, David Warner, or D, Harry Lennox.
A?
That is correct for
Okay.
1 point. All right, your third question. Which member of Gallatin's family does Picard arrange a meeting with at the end of Star Trek Insurrection?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, brother, B, father, C, sister, or D, mother.
Can you hear the options one more time?
Yes, you can. The options again are A, brother, B, father, C, sister, or D, mother.
Brother?
That is incorrect. Jeremy, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, brother, B, father, C, sister, or D, mother?
Father.
That's also incorrect. We were looking for D, mother.
I don't remember this scene at all. I have to watch that movie again.
Yeah, or don't, you know. Mike, all right, your next question. In Star Trek Beyond, Edison says that he and his crew used technology left on Ultimate to do what to themselves?
Oh, jeez. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, give them the ability to fly on their own, B, extend their life, C, remove their stomachs, or D, regulate their body temperatures.
Okay, I thought it was more complicated than that. B.
That is correct for 1 point and a tie game. And your final question in the category of Star Trek. Excuse me. In Star Trek 09, how does Kirk kill Nero's second in command aboard Nero's ship?
Okay. He shoots him with his own gun while it's being choked by him.
That is correct.
Okay. I wasn't sure how specific you wanted that to get.
Shoots him would have been this fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all correct as well. Tim, at the end, Mike gets the score up to 9. Jeremy with the steals is at 8. Is that what you have?
I have 10-8. They were tied, and he just.
Oh, yes, because I didn't do the slash just now. So 10. All right, then. We will bring back up the wheel. And Jeremy, this will be your first spin at the wheel. It lands on spinner's choice.
Rigged.
Give me Marvel.
Marvel it is. All right, Jeremy, I'll be reading you your questions in the category Marvel. Are you prepared for them?
Yep.
Your first question. Which Marvel film features the main character unexpectedly having to deliver an alien child in the back seat of a car?
Men in Black.
That is correct for 2 points. A tie game.
Great scene.
Agreed. Your second question. Who plays the wrestling ring announcer in Spider-Man, as well as the usher outside of MJ's play in Spider-Man 2?
Bruce Campbell.
That's correct for 2 points.
Groovy.
Probably could have just given you one of those, but anyway. Jeremy, your third question. What game is Magneto playing by himself at the end of X-Men The Last Stand?
Chess.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. What is the name of the foundation led by the villain Carlton Drake in Venom?
The Light Foundation.
Say that one more time.
The Light Foundation.
That is incorrect. Mike, chance for the 2 point steal.
That's what I thought it was.
5, 4.
The Light Organization?
That's unfortunately also incorrect. We were looking for the Life Foundation.
Life.
Light.
Okay.
I was like one or the other. Yeah.
Life. But
Oh,
yes.
light. Okay.
Very clear. I was worried I was mishearing, and I was ready to go back but yes.
No, I heard the same thing.
Okay, Life Foundation was the correct answer. And with that, Jeremy, we'll move to your final question in the category of Marvel, which is, in Blade, Karen is bitten by a vampire in what kind of location?
In a hospital.
And that is correct for 2 more points in the end of round number 2. Tim, after that, I have Jeremy with his score up to 16, Mike at 10.
That is what I have as well.
All right, then 6-point game going into round 3. Tim, how's round 3 going to work?
It's the betting round. We're going to say a category. Then you guys are going to decide whether you want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If you get the question right, you will gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We will play it until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. So any questions from you guys?
All right.
Okay, take it away, Nick.
Sure. The first category you have points on is, what do you know? It's Star Trek. Let's get bets starting with Jeremy.
1.
And Mike.
2.
All right, your question in Star Trek. What is the name of the ship that Sulu captains in the undiscovered country?
I'm so fucking cold, dude. My nipples could cut glass right now. Like, I am fucking dying.
You mean your too sexy mountain, whatever, could cut glass?
That is correct. Yes. That is.
I wish I remembered the exact phrase. 5.
I'm not helping you now.
That's okay. 3, 2. I'll sink all on my own. It's fine. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jeremy.
USS Excelsior.
And Mike.
The USS Excelsior.
Excelsior is correct. Jeremy will gain 1 point. Mike will gain 2. It is now a 5-point game. As we get to the second category, what is it, Tim?
The category is the MCU.
Let's get bets, starting with Mike.
I'm going to go with 2.
And Jeremy.
2.
What is the question, Tim?
All right, your question in the category of MCU. What country has Nakia been living in at the beginning of Black Panther Wakanda Forever? My lord.
Yeah.
I might have to just watch the next one from backstage.
Aw, sad.
I really want to be there for that one, though. Like, I'm very excited for that match.
Fair. Tim, how long is Wakanda?
Pretty much forever. Or 165 minutes.
3, 2. That's 1.
It's really long. It's
Very
way
long. Very long. I agree.
Those.
We'll start with Jeremy.
It's not as long as Tuck, right? Haiti.
And Mike.
Haiti.
80 is correct. 2 points apiece. Still a 5-point game. 19-14 as we get to the third question you have points on. The category is American Spies. Let's get bets starting with Jeremy.
1.
And Mike.
I don't have a choice. I got to bet 2.
All right. Your question in the category of American Spies. A nuclear bomb successfully detonates in the United States in which American Spies film?
That would suck.
Sure would.
Repeat the question.
Sure thing. That is Mike's second repeat. The question again. A nuclear bomb successfully detonates in the United States in which American Spies film?
You would think that Bucky would want to be down here and hang out with me, but nope. He just wants me to suffer alone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jeremy.
The sum of all fears.
And Mike.
I didn't have it.
And your winner, Jeremy Potters. The sum of all fears was correct. With that, Jeremy will take the victory. Tim, quick thoughts on the match before you keel over.
Yeah, No, good match. I thought that I think Mike got a short end where, he spun his strength. They were just maybe either a little bit tougher questions or just questions that they were just a little bit outside. He hasn't seen that specific movie in a while. So I feel kind of bad for him there. But Jeremy played really, really great in round 1, 2, and 3. I think he bet it smart where he needed to. And Mike was right. He had to pull the trigger on that question, and you have to take those shots sometimes.
Absolutely. But let's get into post-match interviews as we start with our unfortunate second place finisher. Tim, I'll handle them so that you don't die. Mr. Mike Shea. Mike, I think you're a very talented Fandom player. You always hold your own, even in a loss. It's never a blowout. But like Tim said, I think this was a classic case. We got to come up with a name for it because it happens so often where a player gets something that is like well known to be their best strength, but because they haven't seen it in a while, haven't thought about it in a while, they just assume that they got it on lock. Then things come up that you just don't remember. They've slipped your mind, and you say phrases such as, I got to watch that again. I don't remember that scene. I think that was the case today. Other than that, you held your own very well against Jeremy in rounds 1 and 3. I think it was just round 2 didn't go as well as you were hoping for. Is my prescription to the events today correct? Is that what went on?
Yeah. Round 2 didn't go the way I wanted. I love Star Trek. I'm literally, as soon as we're done taping this, I'm going to a debate at a comedy club to debate Trek versus Star Wars. Like, I'm on Team Trek, and I love Star Wars, but it's it was a bummer. It was, the scene from Insurrection. I know that's no one's favorite Star Trek movie. I haven't seen that movie in probably 15 years. So I have no recollection of that scene whatsoever. The other stuff was just like it was a little indiscernible, especially from some of the original series stuff. And a couple of those I had to check down to multiple on because the one about Star Trek Beyond, it's like it could be one of two things, and I just needed to hear it said out loud. So yeah, and then American Spies. I mean, other than Jason Bourne, I don't know any other American spies. I kept wanting to say The World Is Not Enough, and I had to remind myself, no, they're the only Denise Richards is the only American in that movie. So for some reason.
Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Fair. Mike, we love having you. I'm not even going to ask you anymore because your answer is the same every time.
Every time. Just bring it on. Everybody,
Fantastic.
come on.
Let's go. Mike, as long as you'll stick around, we'll have you because we love having you here, and we'll keep bringing it on. So congratulations on a match well played. We'll see you next time for sure. As we bring in our winner today, big business, Jeremy Potters. Jeremy, first Fandom win in a hot minute here. It's been a little bit. Hasn't been the best year for you fandom-wise, but this has got to make you feel pretty good because not only did you win, but you beat someone who played a very good match, who got their strength, who made you earn it. Is that how you feeling about it? Is this the turnaround for Jeremy?
Yeah, I mean, I just ran into a few buzzsaws. Well, 2, Thomas Scully at the end of last year, sure. And then Holtzman twice this year, like right back to back with Jacoby. So not that I lost, like I didn't play bad. I just didn't quite live up. But yeah, I feel good. I felt good coming in. I was nice and relaxed. I know Mike's a cool dude, and I knew he was going to put Trek up. And we both got our strengths. His were a little rougher than mine, I feel. But that's just how it goes sometimes, But he played a hell of a game, and I hope in his debate he crushes those robe-loving nerds. So I'd say let's go. Yeah, live long and prosper, bud.
Indeed. Yeah, no, like I said, I think I don't know why. I don't know if you guys have ever met prior to this, but I feel like you and Mike would get along really well.
I think, yeah.
It's very interesting. But Jeremy, with this win, you're back up to 500. You're at 3-3. Great record to be at. Anyone you're trying to face next to get that record above 500?
No Canadians.
Hey, lots of Canadians also have even records, so we will look elsewhere. But that's a very coincidental. But Jeremy, great job. Congratulations on the win. We'll see you next time for sure. Tim, put a bow on it.
So fucking cold, man. I am dying. This is great. Very good.
Sure was. Yes, indeed. Thank you to Jeremy. Thank you to Mike. Thank you to Tim for editing this one and shivering. And thank you to all you. Be sure to check out all the other great matches. We're in the midst of the teams tournament. The teams tournament is happening check it out. We'll see you next time on another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.